This is a 16-day science mission. It's dedicated to various competitively selected and commercially sponsored experiments in space, life, and physical sciences. We have an international crew of 7 on board, including the first Israeli astronaut, Ilan Ramon, colonel in the Israeli Air Force. He's the prime crew member for the Mediterranean Israeli Dust experiment, and this is his first flight. Ilan Ramon. He is the prime crew member for the Mediterranean Israeli Dust Experiment, or MEDEX, a multispectral camera that will measure small dust particles in the atmosphere over the Mediterranean and the Saharan coast of the Atlantic.
Columbia launch record.
Go ahead.
Okay, Rick. For you and your crew, best of luck on this mission, and from the many people who put this mission together, good luck and Godspeed.
1. We have booster ignition and liftoff of Space Shuttle Columbia with a multitude of national and international space research experiments.
The identity of Ilan is a second generation for Holocaust survivor. It even extended our mission. And we felt that we're not only representing the people of Israel, we were representing the people, all the Jewish people around the world, and even all for all mankind.
Hard that we was just 2 brothers, and when he killed, I stayed alone, no other brother. Now I understand how important is it, the relation between brother. You know, sometimes it's during our life we passed around things and we didn't take much care about it, but after something happened to you, you can understand that it's very important to take care about a relationship between you and your brother and your family and your other close people around you. My mother was in Auschwitz, and I was born 5 years after she left Auschwitz. She was not in a good condition, you know, in a good, after she feared from everything, and she was worried about everything and very nervous, and it was not easy. It was influence of our life. We didn't talk about it. After we grew up and we got a family, our family, we started to talk about it.
Ilan Ramon, the Israeli Air Force pilot who became the first Israeli astronaut, and Peter Ginz, the kid from Prague who was taken to Theresienstadt, was there for 2 years, and then in 1944 was taken to Auschwitz and murdered at the age of 16. Ilan took Peter's drawing, moon landscape, with him on his mission, but very few know how this all came about. He told me that he's a son of survivors. Both his mother and grandmother survived Auschwitz. And then he told me that he's planning to take a few items with him. When I heard this, immediately I asked him, Ilan, you're a son of survivors. Can you also take something from Yad Vashem? So Ilan said, okay. Then I called Yad Vashem. We got the perfect item. And this was moon landscape, created by Peter Ginz in Theresienstadt. When I sent it to Ilan in Houston, he immediately said yes. I have a letter here I just want to read briefly. letter from Ilan. In his letter to me, he says, as a son of a Holocaust, Auschwitz survivor mother, I feel and know that I carry with me to space the hope and the dream of every single soul of the 6 million Jews we lost in the Holocaust, as well as of every one of the survivors. I have met a lot of survivors during my time here in the United States and saw the light and the glare look in their eyes. Who would have believed that out of this horror will come out an astronaut? They even didn't dare to dream, but the dream has come true. It symbolizes the victory for them and for us. No one could defeat our existence and our hope and future. This is what he took with him. And then the tragedy, and as we know, the day that Ilan died, the day that the Columbia shuttle exploded, was February 1st, 2003. February 1st was also Peter Ginz's birthday. Peter was born on February 1st, 1928. He would have been 75 on the day that Ilan died. Forever, Peter and Ilan will be linked together in this special way.
Peter was very interested in all Jules Verne's novels, and we were often going to the public library together because it wasn't a custom to buy books but only to lend and then give it back to the library. And once the clerk told him, Peter, I think you read already everything. And on our way home, Peter said, you know, Eva, it was my name, Eva, I will write a book as Jules Verne may have written. And he invented a story. It was already known about terror in Germany, but it was still before occupation of the Nazis. And he wrote an allegory on Hitler. Drawing of Peter became quite famous. Even President Bush mentioned it.